this week's Blizz Pro Weekly, the Grand Tournament in Hearthstone gets fully revealed, a new PTR in Heroes of the Storm is available, and Ghostcrawler promised us a pony several years ago. Are we finally getting one? Hey guys, welcome to the newest episode of Blizz Pro Weekly. As always, I am your host, Chris the Beard Arnone. We are filming on August 15th, 2015. Let's get into some World of Warcraft.
Here's the beef.
So patch 6.2.2 is in PTR, and with it we have some new things that have been data mined recently. First off, it appears the WoW virtual pet you will receive at BlizzCon will be Myrkwodan, a Murloc Illidan. We know you obviously were not prepared for this. Next up, it appears the Legacy of the Void pet you will get for WoW from purchasing Legacy of the Void is a little wee Protoss. Now, for those who will be purchasing the Collector's Edition of WoW Legion, a new mount has surfaced called Illidari Fellstalker, which appears to use the Fellstalker skin. Last but not least, Ghostcrawler may not work for Blizzard anymore, but he promised us all a moose. And a moose we will finally get. It appears the Grove Warden, which is a moose mount, will be added to the game through the in-game store. The producer of StarCraft II, Legacy of the Void, Tim Morton, admitted that Blizzard could create a new RTS and go for Warcraft 4. But hold on, let's get to the whole story before you get too excited. Speaking to IGN at Gamescom, Morton said, "This isn't the end of StarCraft, but it's the end of this story for these characters. We don't have any specific plans, but I'll say the universe has so much potential for more stories. Clearly, other stories could be told. It's very rewarding for us to hear that there's demand out there for more RTS content in the Warcraft universe. So once we're done with Void, I think we'll get together as a team and talk about what would inspire us to work on next. There's no question, though, that we'll consider Warcraft, StarCraft, or even new ideas. Anything is possible." Now, Morton's comments show a change for Blizzard, which in the past has maintained that WoW would be the future of the Warcraft IP. It is, as IGN notes, however, far from an airtight confirmation of Warcraft 4 or anything like that. Now, when could Warcraft 4 be set? Do you think before WoW, after, during? Could it serve as a lead-in to a new expansion? Let us know what you think in the comments, and let's talk some Heroes of the Storm. So the public test realm is now live, and new patch notes have accompanied its release. In addition to the new hero, the monk from Diablo 3, and the battleground, Infernal Shrines, this PTR build includes several changes that are likely to make their way into the live server soon. As always, keep in mind that this is a test build, still subject to change. But here are some of the more, shall we say, interesting things from the PTR. Real money purchases made on PTR will now transfer to the live server once the PTR phase is complete. Players who log into Diablo 3 or Reaper of Souls within 3 weeks of the patch will receive Diablo as a playable hero in Heroes of the Storm. Now, D3 players who reach level 70 with a seasonal character will be rewarded in Heroes with Malthael's Charger. This will go into effect once Season 4 begins, but right now it is unclear if it will be retroactive for achieving level 70 in previous seasons. We're just not sure yet. The Treasure Goblin mount will be available for a limited time after the release of the patch. It can only be purchased with gold, so start saving. Demonic Tyrael and Blood Elf Tyrande are returning to the shop. Dynamic bundles and the reset to Hero League rank, both discussed in recent blogs, will be rolled out. And finally, new portraits will be available for completing various achievements. So there are also several balancing changes coming, like Jaina and Kael'thas are getting some nerfs, while Kerrigan and Hammer are getting buffed. Also, it appears Raynor is getting yet another major rework. Looks like the Heroes team is just really having a tough time making Raynor playable at all. So there you go, lots of hero stuff coming. Let's talk some Hearthstone.
Pull up a chair by the hearth.
Well, it might be here. We now have all 132 cards revealed for the Grand Tournament after a major livestream event on Friday with Frodan and Ben Brode. Now, I think there were about 54 new cards revealed on Friday to round out the whole set. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, You're getting ready to play the Grand Tournament right now. Now, even though the stream did not give a release date, we fully expect the set to be released this upcoming Monday, August 17th. So if you're watching this and we're right, go us! If we're wrong, just pretend that last part didn't happen. Maybe we'll go back and edit it out later and repost. You never know. Anyway, in the end, the set was broken down to 22 neutral commons, 9 neutral rares, 9 neutral epics, and 10 neutral legendaries. Each class has 9 cards with 1 legendary, except for some strange reason, Hunter managed to get 10 cards with 2 legendaries. Now, of all the cards revealed, it seems several class legendary cards look really fun and viable. Goblins vs. Gnomes really only gave us a couple good legendary cards, but it looks like TGT, I guess that's what we're going to call it now, is giving us about 5 or 6. Now, if you want to see everything that was revealed, go check out the spoiler list on hearthstone.blizzpro.com. Now, Warrior, Priest, and Shaman all got some great legendary cards, with Shaman and Priest probably getting the most overpowered ones. Mage also got a playable legendary that could potentially be good. Now, with 10 neutral legendary cards, there are 3, maybe 4 that we think you'll see pretty often in play. But, of course, we've got some controversy. With the new reveal, we saw some cards such as the common Evil Heckler get revealed. Evil Heckler is a 5 attack, 4 damage minion with Taunt. Now, these are the exact same stats as the card from the classic set, Booty Bay Bodyguard, which cost 5 mana. Evil Heckler cost 4. Now, there's some debate within the community on whether this is some bad design by Blizzard by making the older card even worse to pick, and it was already pretty bad to begin with. Some argue this is not only blatant power creep, but that Blizzard is making us pay for new bad cards, which are slightly better than the existing bad cards, so we'll have to try and get those new ones anyway. However, others argue that they would prefer Blizzard put out cards like this because they don't want to mess with the flavor of the game by just changing the stats, doing some little alterations to existing cards like Booty Bay Bodyguard. They want the new card as well. What are your thoughts on this situation? Where do you stand? Do you think this is bad design by Blizzard? Do you think this is just how card games go? Let us know in the comments below. That does it for Hearthstone and our video this week. A lot shorter than last week, I know. Subscribe right here on YouTube or iTunes or both. Give us thumbs up, star ratings, all that good stuff. BlizzPro TV, you want to listen and subscribe to all of our shows. We've got the West March Workshop, the Heroes Power Hour, the new Hearthstone show, Well Met. Me, I'm all over the internet. I'm on Twitter, Facebook. I'm a Goodreads author. My first novel, The Lost and Broken Realm, is available online, Amazon, pretty much everywhere at this point. I'm also a contributor for BookRiot.com and Panels.net. If you have a question, shoot us an email at askthebeard@blizzpro.com, and of course, you want to visit blizzpro.com. We've got all the news, reviews, interviews, everything you need to know about Blizzard Entertainment games. Stay beardy, my friends.